first one I'm about to start. This guy. Guys, I did not tell you about my kids. I think I mentioned them once and then I didn't talk about it in details. So in this video, I want to be telling you the story about my twin daughters as I prepare this garden for the next season. My name is Lynn Zabu. If it's your first time to see me, and this channel is mostly about inspirational stories, about music, about charity and all those interesting things that you need to know. So you may hit that subscription button and turn on your notifications. If you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always loving me and for always returning to watch my videos. So let's go as I tell you about these beautiful daughters of mine that I've been keeping from you. Oh, so this is our gate. Our usual subscribers know. And these polythene bags, we have to collect all of them and burn them in the evening. Careful. So yeah, we are in, what is this? Oh no. Kalimba wenkoko. God. Looking after hens is fun until you have to face things like this. Where did I find that now? Huh? Where did I find that? The Kalimba wenkoko. I don't know where I touched it from. We are in the garden already. We have been here 2 seconds and I've already stepped in a chicken poop, but it's just chicken poop. Anyway, so you can see I've been with these kids for the last 2 weeks now, and I've instructed them on what to do. Kids can test your patience. I've instructed them on what to do. I've told them anything that rots, you throw it in here, and anything that does not rot, you throw it outside there, so that we can collect it and burn it, so that we don't have a lot of, garbage. Anyway, the story about my kids, they're 12 years old now, and I met their mother when I was about, I don't remember the age, but we were 15 when I met their mother. And that was back in the ghetto of Katwe. I've shown you one time a video when I was still living in the ghetto. You guys have seen the video already. So me and their mom met when we were in primary 5. I don't know in the US standard what that is, but in Uganda it was P5, and that's so many years ago. So unfortunately both her parents, now I'm talking about my friend, so both her parents passed of HIV and AIDS, and she was very young, and then she dropped out of school at a very, very, very early age. And then me, on the other hand, continued with my education. So what am I going to be doing as I tell you the story? I want to clear out these bags here because I want to spread the soil so that it goes all over the garden. I can't use sacks anymore. I will not be using sacks anymore because they break like this. So I need to get buckets. I don't know. So me and the mom met when we were both very young, and then her parents passed of AIDS, and then she, my friend, and her brother had to drop out of school. And when they dropped out of school, she stayed and started to hustle in the suburbs of Kampala, like Wino Market. You guys know Wino Market. So she started to hustle there until one unfortunate night. I don't know why I'm calling it unfortunate, but yeah. So she found herself in a relationship with a man who had, I think, about 5 other wives, but she didn't have an idea, or she had an idea, I don't know. But the whole story is the guy had other families already, so not legally married. Those who are in Uganda will understand what I'm saying. This is heavy. Good. So what happened in their union? They got the twins. So they did get the twins, and then at that point I did not have children, just like I still don't have children, unfortunately, but I do have children now. So in this mister also. So he got a Catholic man, and they had the twins, and they had another son after the twins. So in a Catholic setting, no, go away. Yeah, in the Catholic setting, we have what they call a godmother and godparent. So my friend decided to make me a godmother to one of her twins. She decided to make me a godmother to one of her twins, and then the other twin got another parent. But here is the thing. The twins are very, very identical, and they are very close, as twins should be. So regardless of how much I would want to take my twin and stay with my twin, I can't, because they are 2. So when you're taking one twin, you're taking the other as well. So which became a bit of a complicated situation for me. But the whole point about why I'm making this video and talking about this is because I think I am finally allowed to adopt both of them, and to officially call them my children. Hence what you saw on the thumbnail. Yeah, so I took them in. But the whole story about why I'm talking about it is actually a very sad event leading to this situation. So the father has about 5 wives, like the official ones, not even official, not officially married, but those he claims as his, they're like 5 or more, and about 17 children. And this is what they're telling me. We've had a very heated conversation with them, and this is what they've been telling me. They're about 17 children, and hence the quality of education that is offered to them. Those in Uganda or in Africa know what I'm trying to mean, yeah? When your father has 17 children in a very small area in Katwe, yeah, you don't think it's going to be anything very interesting. So over a couple of days that I've had them, we've had to agree and disagree on so many things, me and the twin. And the stories that they told me are what led me to believing that I need to be their official mom. I wouldn't want to, give so much details about their personal life or their parents' life, because they deserve that respect. But also as children, they do deserve a good education. They do deserve very well clothing. They do deserve, I think the most heartbreaking thing that they've said to me, when one of them did something wrong, and I was like, I punished them. Not like beating. I told them, you usually take breakfast at 8 in the morning. Today you're going to take breakfast much later. And then I saw the face The way they were looking at me like in a very dismay way. And I'm like, oh, now you girls hate me. You're not going to come back next holiday to visit me. They were like, oh no, we are coming back as long as we eat. That statement seems light to some of you, but it told me so much that I needed to know. It told me that there is scarcity of food where they are. I can see that from the way I serve them. I had somebody tell me they have to borrow breakfast, like, and I'm wondering, how do kids of how old are they? They're like 12. How are they going to? Why should they be worried about? Hey guys, this is also another hard work. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Why am I throwing it outside there? So anyway, I'm trying to make this soil lay on the ground so that when it rains a little bit, when Michael comes, because now the soil is not so heavy, that's why it's easy for me to pull it out, so that when Michael comes, when it has rained, he will just dig through. These ground nuts you're seeing here, I think I did not uproot them. Like when I was harvesting, I did not harvest them very well. So most of them stayed in the ground. You can see it looked like they are planted. The whole garden looks like we have, the whole garden looks like we've planted new groundnuts. But in Luganda, ebyo babiyita chemeza. You know chemeza? Yeah. So, see, the pumpkin refused to grow. I also left it for the hens to enjoy. So my people, now you know, I have twins. I have goddaughters, 2 of them, who I dearly love. Oh, I think our popo died. Ah, he died. There is Mujaja here. There is our Mujaja here that is supposed to be doing well, but because of hens, it's not. So we leave it at that. So anyway, this whole video is to create some little awareness to you guys, especially the young men who take pride in having many wives, many children, in the way of God will take care of them. Give birth, God will take care of them. Like, let me tell you, when I was younger, I made a decision not to have children young. Why? Because I didn't know better, and because I had gone through life in the most chaotic ways possible, and I had been homeless, like from the age of 2 to until I was 19. I never had like a permanent home because I was always dismissed from every home. If I go to my uncle and I do something wrong, I'll be chased out. If I go to my auntie and I do something wrong, I'll be chased out. So I grew up being tossed around, like here and there, seeking for. Luckily, financially speaking, I can't say my father was like the rich man, but he cared and took me to school. But emotionally speaking, it was very traumatized and very draining, that maybe some of the effects I'll die with. Yeah. So be careful when you're having babies anyhow, for uncles and aunties to take care of. Yeah. Anyway, this whole video is to brag that now I have daughters. This whole video is to brag that I now have 2 beautiful daughters. Okay, until further notice. And overall, guys, I'll be responsible for their from now on. From From now on, I'll have to be responsible for their school fees. They have other 2 brothers from my friend. It's some kind of a tricky situation for me, but we shall handle. You know what God has put us through already as Lynn Zabu World. We've managed to build a house for somebody. We've managed to help other people like Doreen Lukwago. We've, you know, all the videos. You can see all the videos on this channel. So I don't think, you know, me taking in these 2 girls is going to be like the most difficult thing I've ever done. It's going to be the most difficult thing mentally and emotionally, because I've never had to deal with girls, to watch them grow. I have to be careful with what I say. I have to be with them 24 hours. Yeah, I think that is the only thing that is going to be challenging. And then for the food part, I don't know, because there are very many. They are a family of about 17 children, and from different mothers, and each mother with a different personality and different mentality on life. So I can't tell, but we shall, you know, discover those things as they go. One thing about the kids is they love dancing. They really, really do love dancing, and they love trying on new clothes. Like when you give them something, there's a way. It's very liberating, not liberate. English can mean to break me, but yeah, that's how we are standing, and that's how we are. Let's see what God has in store for us. I'm excited and scared at the same time. A mother of 2, Nzala Bakulu. Nzala Bakulu, but yeah, let's see. And God bless you. Bye.